All right. Hi, Teal. Hi, Sweet A. Is my mic volume okay? Is the audio okay? And if I talk to people in game, just give me a moment.
Have to keep pushing.
Sound is good. Wonderful. Hey, Squiz. Um. Okay. Let's try to remember where we are.
We'll be clearing out
If we make
signal
good
point
time,
and
we might be
lingering
able
now.
to
I've got
fight
the
Myrtle
novel stock.
tonight. And if we don't, then probably tomorrow morning. Dareth, we're gonna leave alive so that we can buy her stuff in Act 3. I clicked way more than 6 times to put 6 things in there. Okay, so what happened last time? We went and got Mortal Lord's Radiance and the Astral Prism Bless, and we did not yet do the checks for +5 to the mental stats in the center of Rythwin Town. What is this? Is this all? Oh, these are scrolls, right? I'm not selling the scrolls. Why are we at 164? We're so overweight. Yeah. What did we do to get us there? Well, no matter. We're not going to need gold and such in the Mind Flayer colony, so we can just leave it out in Moonrise and pick it up when we get back. We did get Morning Frost. That's true. Ah, the Blood of Lathander. Yeah, we do want the Sunbeam though. Maybe we go and sell these hand crossbows to Dareth or something. We're definitely gonna want the Near Misser back for the brain. That's our backup plan. Yeah, okay, so I think the next two things in the docket are doing the Shar altar in the center of town and going to the Shadowfell. So which one first then? Suppose the Shar altar? We do have necrotic resistance already, right? We're gonna need to buff up a bunch of saving throws. I was also wondering about like whether there's any gear in Act 1 that we're gonna want to pick up before we go to Act 3. Like, I know I haven't grabbed like the Holy Lance Helm or something like that. I don't think I have a use for it. But yeah, the other thing we have to do is like come up with a plan for Merkel. Since I'm not doing any dialogue kills on this run, that means we're going to have to fight Kethric's first phase. And Isabel's also taken by Marcus, so she's going to be there on Kethric's side. So that's a little spooky. I've never fought
No time for Danny.
Ketheric with Isabel there. I don't think I've actually fought Ketheric without skipping past his first form. So that's going to be interesting. I know that he can smite, and then he can summon Necromites as a bonus action. And he doesn't have the Bone Chill arm, so Aylin's going to keep getting... Well, Aylin's going to be dead, actually. So this is actually going to be relatively scary. You can do it? Heck yeah. Thank you for the faith. And congrats on winning. Do we have the Night Singer's favor? We do, yeah. We have the necrotic resistance. That's good. Yeah. We do have a radiant resist elixir, right? We do. So we might be wanting to use this, or we might just be sitting there and kiting a lot, or yeah, some combination of that and tripping Ketheric. He's got slashing damage. He's got bludgeoning damage in his first form, right? He's got a Warhammer, so we're not going to be able to have that damage with resistance. So it might be a relatively hard fight. I've got a metric pile of consumables though, so let's see. We have like so many healing potions that we could just out heal his spell slots fairly reasonably, you know. And with resistance and the damage reduction, maybe it's tolerable. And then for Merkel, what are we thinking? He's resistant to cold, and you can't trip him, so definitely this like snowburst string shenanigans is not interesting. I mean, it might just be very slow. It might just be very, very slow. Yeah, we just don't have a lot of damage. There's also the Callous Glow Ring in the vault. I haven't grabbed that, but that combined with this 1d4 that's worth something, right? That's not just going to get -2 to 0, the way the Acid Ring would. Yeah, we have resistance to all his damage, so that's not super concerning. It might also just be a case of, like, let's just wait out all of the Finger of Deaths until he can't heal anymore. Yeah. AC just doesn't matter in the Merkel fight. It only matters against the Necromites. So we're going to want to stack saving throws gear, and in particular strength and con saving throws. So we might just dump our crit immunity for Shade Clinger armor after the conversion of Ketheric to Merkel. Okay, this one's mildly interesting, you know, a little bit of damage. It's probably the best one we have. Yeah, why am I thinking about this? I'm thinking about this because, well, after we do this battle, when we go to the Shadowfell, we're going to lock ourselves out of the equipment that we would be able to get in Acts 1 and 2, so if there's equipment that we would want to use for Merkel, best figure it out before we lock ourselves out of it. Yeah, like, none of these gloves are particularly useful against Merkel, right? Like, +1 AC is the best of them, and even that's not that interesting. So we might do some spreadsheet looking for interesting gear. Boots of Speed, yeah. Not getting knocked prone, or... yeah, not getting pulled. This seems like it's high value. Concentration is protection from evil good. Protection from evil and good, that's fairly straightforward. We've only got... oh, we could bonus action do bow stuff. If we want to stay at range. But... Force Conduit's actually not any... it's good for his slashing damage. So we might switch the Amulet and the armor. Though, if we do that... we would still take the necrotic damage, and that would break our DR. It feels like a very long attrition fight. It's basically my feeling about it. Morning Frost is not that interesting because Merkel has cold resistance. Defender Flail, sure. Yeah, Sunbeam, moderately interesting. Blinding enemies, yeah, this is actually very, very interesting. This one we talked about in the ring slots. Yeah, we could take a free crit, so probably we'll start with the free crit against the Mind Flayer. And then after that... I don't know, man. Like, none of these look all that great. He's immune to Psychic, I think. Let me go check that. No, he's not immune to Psychic. That's very good to know. So we're going to have the Resonance Stone. He's going to be resistant to slashing and piercing, but not magical bludgeoning. I've never seen him use this. I guess this is what he does when he is disarmed. It's actually more scary than the Necrotic, honestly. And +1 to saving throws, that feels very, very straightforwardly pickable. Mental fatigue. Mental fatigue. Yeah, you literally just came from the colony and the inertial resonance zone trapped one of the windows and take effect on Merkle. Yeah, yep. Fat fireballs and invulnerability globe. This is the way. Yeah. I love Wall of Fire for Merkle. Fortunately, we're not a light cleric this time. Fireball also great. So there's this particular consumable suite A that I am always staring at this fight. This guy, Crooked Wand or Fireballs. So it's a fireball scroll, but it's not a scroll, so it's usable on this run. And it's a fireball with like basically no range. So where'd it go? Oh, it's here. I can show you. So like, you see this? Like, this is the range. You can like throw the fireball here. But if they're further down, like, okay, you see this angle? Like, if they're further below you, whoever you're trying to hit with the fireball, you can actually get a fair distance away. Like this. So every time I go to this fight, I keep thinking that I should use that fireball against the Necromites. Or the Intellect Devourers that are just, like, chilling in front of the Mind Flayer. And, like, one-round them, basically. I think I had better things to do last time. But it's an option. And we're gonna have Us, and Us is gonna do his thing, too. That's all the huge. But okay, yeah. Let's start with the Shard Altar, and then we'll do some like diving through the gear locator, and figure out what equipment we want to use for Merkle. I should also check whether there are any inspirations. Yeah, see, I've got 3 inspiration points here. I should have enough bonuses to saving throws that I can just make these, you know? Swap to Shade Clinger. This is gonna boost my intelligence saving throws, right? But not the rest. This, I don't have anything that will help. Boots, I think Yankee boots or something might give you strength saving throws, but I don't have any of those. Okay, Follow Reluve would help. Follow Reluve, and is there a shield? I don't think any of the shields I have would do anything. And is there another ring that I have that boosts saving throws? I don't think that there is one. I don't think I have one, at least. Okay, I lied. I guess we're pulling out the gear locator early, right? Saving throw. Yeah, strength saving throw is not that interesting. Corellan's Grace. Auntie Ethel's already dead. I have not been carrying around her stuff for that long. Safeguard Shield. Damon is dead. I sold the... Oh, did I? I guess I sold the +1 saving throw absolute shield. It weighs like 2.7. It's way too much to carry around. Advantage, yeah, I have that already. Helmet of Smiting. The Wisdom saving throw necklace, I think I do. Good call. Yes. I don't think it actually will matter though, right? Because I've got Shade Clinger, and that applies to everyone. To all of the saving throws. Oh no. Yeah, Shade Clinger is just surprisingly cracked. Helmet of Autonomy. I don't know if I've had that or have that. We can go check for this one. Actually, do I have proficiency in Wisdom saving throws? I do, as a cleric. Sorry for swapping back and forth. It's kind of... This one conflicts with the advantage. Saving throws against attacks. Yeah, I don't have Disguise Self for this guy. Okay. And now in Act 2, this is the thing that you pointed to me. Damon's Shield. Yeah, Damon's dead, unfortunately. I didn't get to buy that from him. Helm of Autonomy. I have Wisdom saving proficiency as a cleric. Hi, Dade. I'll be lurking, but wanted to say hi. Hi! Thanks for a lurk. We're just getting ready for Merkle, so we're spreadsheeting and like looking very carefully through our plan. Well, that implies that a plan exists. It doesn't exist yet. Cloak of Protection, we have that. Moon Devotion Robe conflicts. Unfortunately. Okay, so we can grab these from Isabel after we kill her. Thanks, Dade. By the way, if you don't know Dade, Dade's also a very talented streamer. Not raid, that's not what I wanted to do. Shout out. How many A's? 5 A's? Dade. Dade's playing a bunch of Stardew Valley and has done a fair bit of Honor Mode BG3. Always a very, very interesting person to watch. Saving throws against spells. Not useful. And Moonrise Towers, okay. Yeah, I think we've got everything we're gonna get. But yeah, go check out Dade. Solo honors on your list. Heck yeah. Alright, I'm gonna be there. I am gonna be there. So that's the saving throws gear. I guess we can just go through this now, and then we'll look at the Merkle gear. Are we in... Yeah, so we're in obscured areas, so we are going to get advantage from the Shade Clinger armor. Okay, let's drop that for now. Let me take notes in the meantime. All right, plenty of awesome people in the community, so including here in chat.
Do you accept Shah's test of
Skill
your
Trooper
intellect?
and other awesome runners. Oh, Do I get this for free as a cleric of Shar? I didn't know that.
You feel a small pulse of...
Oh. I thought we had to stack saving throws for this. We just get this all for free.
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing? A warm...
Good to know, good to know, good to
Better
know.
take a look.
I mean, here I was,
You
like,
bold of heart
spending
and
10 minutes looking through the gear
confidence.
list. Okay. Oh, and there's another inspiration. I thought we'd have
Better
to
take
use some
that.
to get here. Yeah, I know, right, Teal? We looked through all the saving throws buffs.
Might as well
The
take
other thing
a
I'm not sure is if there's consequences for fighting these people here. Alright. Since you're running her too, yeah.
An altar to Shah.
Okay.
It appears to seek prey and a blood offering. Your blood.
Shadowheart is apparently covered in blood. I do have the necrotic resist buff. So I think taking it is what gets them to attack you and give you XP, but I also, like... I'm very tempted by this Shadowheart unique line. I feel like 1 is very, very in line with the RP that we've been going with for this run, and 2 isn't. So let's click 1, and then we'll see what happens. I don't know what happens. I don't know if we're going to lose the XP or what. Oh, okay. So the Ritual Dagger is still there, and we can still take it, it seems like. We've got all of the buffs, so our DCs are going to be fairly good. Oh, I suppose this, yeah, this headband matters less. It matters a little bit. But... Angelic Reprieve, I think this is a free long rest? Might be a free short rest. Yeah, short rest. I was looking at places you could get these potions from for a no looting run. Though I think the next time we do that run, I might not allow drinking potions off the ground. Teal, I'm not going to make it to 11. There's just not enough XP in the game. We'll be like 3,000 short, something like that. But I've been going through all of the I don't know what you call it, all the steps that you would normally do if you were hoping to make it to a level 11, so that next time I know what to do basically to get to 11, and I'm not clueless when I get to this part of the run. So we spent a while getting to like 10 and a half. We have another like 1,000, 1,200 in Balthazar's in the Shadowfell. Balthazar in the Shadowfell. We're going to lose 1,700 because we're going to side with Shar. And then there's going to be another 8-ish K in the Mind Flayer colony. So I think we're going to end up somewhere like 3,500 to get to 11. And I mean, we know exactly what we would have needed to do to get to 11 here, right? Like, we didn't do Raphael or Elminster. We didn't do... I mean, Raphael, I don't know, maybe you can consider it sketchy. Elminster's not sketchy. We raided the Grove, which was super XP negative, and we're going to side with Shar again here, which is also super XP negative. And I think just those two things, like even forgetting the rest of the mistakes, would have gotten us to 11. Level 10's impressive. Thank you. Just arrived in Rivington, 2,500 short of 10. Yeah, I think my first run I fought Merkel at 9. I think like if you're sufficiently inclined towards murder hoboing, all the random NPCs you would normally let die, 10 is very, very achievable for Merkel. And 11 requires like a little bit of careful routing around exploration experience, and some like more deep trickery, I guess. But it's very, very achievable. Alright. Yeah, I don't actually know what the consequences for taking the dagger are. I mean, let's try it. Wonderful. Okay. Charismatic Sentinel. Do you have Radiant Retort? You're just vulnerable, but not... You don't have Radiant Retort. Okay. I probably should have changed my gear out of the saving throws gear before I started this fight. But we can start. I think this is the main one I want to change. And we'll want to switch to the Skin Burster as well, actually. So that's plus 2 AC and crit immunity. We could look at an elixir, a different elixir than poison resistance. I don't think that that's going to matter much. We could also click Shield of Thralls on ourselves, though I'm less inclined to do that because we know we're not going to be able to long rest until Merkle. What's a costless click here? Protection from evil and good is very reasonable, right? They're gonna disadvantage. What elixir? Not yet decided. So, I think you were saying stuff about Peerless Focus. Why do I have spell slots that I just haven't filled up? That's something else to do after this battle. Let's look at the list. You were saying good things about Peerless Focus? I hadn't taken a look at it. Oh my god, just the description. Do I have to look in here, really? Advantage in concentration. I think we're going to use Shade Clinger for most of it, so I don't think that we're going to want to use this. We're going to go... Yeah, we're going to go Shade Clinger or Protection from Evil and Good, I think. So... I mean, Cloud Giant is always possible, right? Just to do more damage and end the fight faster. Heroism gives you temp HP every turn, right? No, it's just temporary hit points once. That's not exciting at all. Bloodlust is not that hype either, right? You can kill Necromites and then get an extra action out of it. It's like, meh. So yeah, maybe it's Cloud Giant. Cloud Giant or Colossus? I think it's Cloud Giant. Yeah. Okay, so we switched that out. We should actually decide what our bonus action is going to be. It's an oil, right? That doesn't make any sense. Oh my god. Please don't... They don't have Radiant Resistor. I'm double and triple checking because I know that I'm going to deal 1d4 Radiant damage with all my attacks. Okay. Do I want to hide in a corner, maybe? Okay, welcome back from the ad break. We've done absolutely nothing except dawdle and decide what our bonus action is going to be. uh... I mean, we could just click the Cloud Giant Elixir now. Oh, we're going to want the poison resisting inflames. What if he also just sat here? Sitting here might also just be acceptable, right? I also have plenty of, what do you call it? Arcane. Yeah, I have plenty of, I have one extra level 2 spell. Whoops, Arcane. And an extra level 3 spell. And I can probably make more. Yeah, Weave Moss and... Okay. I could make 4 more. That's plenty enough to get spell slots back at will. So I shouldn't feel bad about using them. Let me just get myself some more armor class. And we'll hide in a corner, like the coward we are. Alright. Let's see what they do. Acid Arrow. I believe we can have it with Dampened Elements, so I'm inclined to do that. Have a favorite vendor. Oh, I could also just shield this hit. That's actually very reasonable, right? I don't think I'm going to be wearing this amulet for the rest of the fight. Though I am still pretty sure I can have this damage, right? There we go. Oh, you got Living Shadow back. Okay. Ah, it's because you healed. Okay, I saved on Bane. You two are here. The last one's invisible. Sorry, my favorite vendor. Skittle ranks pretty high. Who else? In terms of giving you good stuff, it's really hard to look past the Echo of Abazagal. They come very late. Okay, so, Inquisitor's Might. What is this? Ah, okay. 5 radiant damage and can daze targets for a turn. Lose the dexterity bonus to your armor class. Good joke. I don't have a dexterity bonus to my armor class. Alright. So how do I get you out of... I need to get them out of a light, right? Out of into light. That's what I need to do. Oh, I know exactly how to do that. That's wonderful. Can I jump? If I jump here, I should be able to hit them with a melee attack, right? Let's do this. And now let's drop a Moon Lantern on the ground. Okay, so they no longer have Living Shadow. And so they're going to take a lot more damage from us now. I'm going to put the cantrip. I don't really care. No blinded. Disadvantage in attack rolls and perception checks. Okay, attack rolls is nice. This only functions... Ah, this only functions in the dark. Okay, that's great. Yeah, I'm no longer scared of this creature. Do we have the... We do have Snowburst on, right? So we could Divine Strike here. And we'll start stacking up the... No, wait, no, we did this wrong. We didn't change out our weapon. God damn it. Then do we run back and swap to Skin Burster? Fortunately, I think we do. Really stupid. I think we dampen this again. Yeah, they'll stay down here. I'm fighting them because I want their XP and I want to learn how to do this fight, though. It's not that I'm scared of this fight. Just ill-prepared. Let's hit one of these. And let's start with you, I guess, since you decided to walk up so close. Great, so 4 stacks. And let's look at the damage. Only 2. Ah, we mineraled. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We can hang out right here. How many of these do you have, dude? Are these lower level now? This is a lower level one, right? It's a level 2 one instead of a level 3 one. And dampen elements again. Oh, interesting. We were made to spend a reaction before it actually hit or miss. That's actually kind of scary. Divine Smite, 3d8. Does not spend a spell slot on miss. Okay. 3d6 plus 1 slashing. I think one of these guys has a bludgeoning weapon, right? You also... What is this? Is that a pike of some kind? Or a staff? It's a staff. Yeah, the Radiant's annoying. Okay, that's good. Oh. I forgot to change my reactions as well, and that we can fix now, so we will. We did this during the mushroom fight. Yeah, I think these are fine. I don't want to walk because we're on the ice right now. Actually, we are concentrating, aren't we? So maybe it was fine. Yeah, look at our saving throws now. It's ridiculous. +8. So we need to nat 1 to lose our concentration. What is your chance to hit on that Divine Smite? You have +7. You need to roll 15. Okay. I'd like you to die, dude. And to give me more stacks of Force Conduit. Yeah, that's fine. And next round we'll do some healing. Let's shield the Divine Smite rather than shielding these. actually pretty scary as far as damage goes. They did 17 damage in a turn. I'll click one of these. And we'll hit you again. Finally, concentration broken. I guess we are standing, aren't we? Are you quite done yet? This guy's using Spirit Guardians? Ugh, annoying. I want this one dead, so there's no smiting and all that. I suppose, I'm an acid, but I'm not, I don't have the thing that says +2, -2 armor class, right? I don't. Confusing. Oh, now I have that. Odd, okay. Let's finish this one. Your parrot is singing to cheer me on? Let's go. What's your parrot's name? Oh, you're still not done, dude? How many slots do you have? Oslo. Oh, that's cute. Okay, 1 damage Spirit Guardians. And you cast another Spirit Guardians for 1 damage. Such a good use of spell slots. Good job. Alright, can you be done? I don't... Oh, you can take 1 damage and you die. Ooh, now I want to hit you. The moment one of the other ones hits me for damage, Force Conduit's gonna pop, and this guy's gonna die from Call the Weak. Oh, and we broke the Spirit Guardians, that's nice. But maybe that's kind of greedy. Let's just not risk getting smited. We're concentrating, so we cannot be knocked prone. So we can walk on the ice. Let's walk on the We've been very fortunate not to nat 1 our concentration saves. This one I think we can backlash. Oh, we're bone chilled. That's very, very annoying, right? Because we're not actually at super high units, but I don't think they can kill me this turn. Let's see if we can trip it. Oh, cool, just in time. And then we'll try to make our way into the corner or something like that, so that, you know, we're not super worried about getting hit, and then we'll heal up next turn. Somewhere back here. Okay. Bone Chill. I really don't want this to hit me because I don't want to have to deal with not being able to heal. So I'll click that one. Sacred Flame, not at all my concern. I'll click another one of these. Can I actually hit this guy? I can. All the cool cookies are here in the hidden hideout. They say. Now that you're here.
Fool, damn you.
Now that you're here, I can say that that's the truth. we're bone chilled, so there's not going to be any healing for us. Just knocking him prone and hitting him again. Oh. Okay, the world has decided that I am not to walk outside here. I'd love to be in melee range with this guy, but that's not to be. We might need to drop another Moon Lantern in their vicinity. This guy's gonna die next. Go away. Okay, so now I think we can use one of these. Let's just walk up, I guess. And then we will... Oh, we still have our Shield of Faith. That's really convenient. Let's drop the other Moon Lantern. And stack up some more Force Conduit. Oh, just immediate prone. Good, 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 good. I think it did. Yeah, it was weird. Let's go look at that. Yeah, so Y Sentinel. No, no, no. So I did hit the backlash. They hit me for inflict wounds after that. And then, because that broke my Force Conduit stacks, I dealt 3 damage to them again. And that put them under the Call the Weak threshold, I guess. $60 experience? This is a scam. These guys suck. This guy was 60 XP too? Just robbed, honestly. Robbed. Yeah, melee damage is doing a great support with this. Okay, you're not getting Living Shadow again, sir. Let's move in closer to you. And let's go. Okay. That wasn't so bad. The smite guy was good to know about. Thanks. Okay. Next time, let's try to remember to select the right spells and put on the right equipment before we do things. And we've used this already. We can swap to this guy. And we can use one of these. No, let's use 2 of these. Okay. Maybe I should have actually short rested. I don't know. Whatever. Prepare. Yeah, I know, right? Preparing for battles properly? I don't know. What do you take me for? Exactly. What's next? Resting before battle? Yeah. Like, imagine going into a battle with a plan. I don't know. Cringe. Well-fed buff or riot? Which one is well-fed? You don't mean the refresh buff? I mean, refresh is a decent call. Thoroughly stuffed. Heroes Feast? And so on or meh? I mean, if I don't have other sources of temp HP, it's good, right? I can just slap Shield of Thralls on, like, Scratch or something. Have him be a stun bomb. Yeah, at level 11, but I won't get it on this run. I've already taken 2 levels of rope. Okay, so I guess it's time to look at the gear that we want to use for Merkel and see how it is. I mean, I think it's very likely we want this, right? It's our crit immunity. No, it's going to be Shade Clinger. We don't need crit immunity, so we're going to start with this for Kethric, and then we're going to swap with that for Merkel. Hey, Kaylee. We've just finished. We've just finished the last fight that we have in Act 2 before going to the Shadowfell. And now we're thinking about what gear we might want to use for Merkel, and just making sure that we have it before we lock ourselves out of Act 1. Yeah, final preparations. Yeah, so this I feel like is set. These gloves I don't feel super happy with. I don't think that there's an interesting set of gloves that I have for Merkel right now. Not getting moved against my will is fine. The helmet's also questionable, so the helmet and the gloves, I guess, are things I'm thinking about. This is fine. A ring slot. A weapon slot, I guess. I mean, we could always Blood of Lathander. We don't think that... Well, Force Conduit's not going to do it. It's going to be decent against Merkel, actually, right? Because we're going to... Are we going to face tank him? We do have bonus action Disengage. Oh, but we don't have the slippery... what do you call it? The cloak of Disengage or something like that? I think Mattis has that. RIP. Is it this one? No. Cloaks. Cunning Broom. I think Mattis has this one. This one would have been interesting. Right? So that we could bonus action Disengage and then get out of the range of the opportunity attack. Or so that we can heal ourselves. Yeah, I mean, I'm mostly inclined to just face tank him. But then actually we're gonna be using Shade Clinger, right? We don't even have DR. Huh. Huh. I mean, we want some amount of DR. Like, do we just give up Shade Clinger if we're doing that? We're gonna fail a bunch more saves. We're gonna have resistance against the slashing damage. In exchange for not being able to easily heal. That sounds like a pain. Turn Undead. Turn Undead's interesting, right? We've got our Turn Undead here. Yeah, pretty cool to make him skip a turn, right? Merkel could dash. So good. So good. The melee resistances are a bummer. They are a big bummer. This is pretty interesting, yeah. Yeah, so, like... Yeah, maybe the move is just, like, camp out far away. Shade Clinger up. Let him heal all the way back to full with all the Necromites until they stop spawning, and then we'll walk up to him and, do a bit of face tanking, I guess. A slashing resist and, Though, we're never going to get pulled, right? Like, if we have the combination of our current saving throw buffs, right, which is +8, which means even with the 2, we're good to go, along with Shade Clinger for advantage on saves, and this, the Boots of Striding, then we're 1 in 400 to get pulled up to where Murgle is, right? So it's pretty consistent. So we could just not. We could just be at range and not worry about being pulled, and then we don't have to worry about Bone Chill. We don't have to worry about the slashing resistance necklace. We could just use a periaptic wound closure. But then we do need damage, right? So do we want like Holy Lance Helm maybe? Holy Lance Helm, Callous Glow Ring. That might be a move. Yeah. I think it might be Holy Lance Helm, Callous Glow Ring. And then for the glove slot we still have to look, right? Glove? What is it called? Gloves. Mental fatigue, not that interesting. Radiant Orb? I think I got rid of this. I was like, this is OP, I don't want it. Now I wish I had it. Damon's dead. Constructs can heal with potions. Saving those. Oh, we're gonna just wear Isabel's gloves. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill Isabel and then wear her gloves. That seems about right. This I think we already. I think we sold that. Yeah, right. It's definitely not in here, so we sold it. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to use Reverberation Radiant Orb. I've done that before. Radiating Orb. Sorry. Baneful Striking. Crust with Frost. Throw damage. Growling Underdog. 2 extra. This is actually not bad in this situation. AC while not wearing. Okay, no. When you dash, use jump for free. That's actually pretty interesting. I mean, just getting a lot of movement is fine, but I mean, I don't know. It's not great. Unless you can do something with the movement, right? Like, is the move just like have Spirit Guardians up and just walk in and out of Spirit Guardians range every time with Fleet Fingers on? That feels like some flavor of a move. Yeah, it's really all I can see. And the helm, we're saying Holy Lance and Callous Glow. This one, DC 14 Dex save. We can definitely ability drain Dex, right? And then do decent damage with that. And it's also con saves. That's really nice. What else exists? Fire damage, not interesting. This is moderately interesting. Turn undead, only to get rid of the ads. Yeah. I mean, my thought on getting rid of the ads is like, I'll get rid of the ones where Ketheric is around, or I'll kill the ones that spawn when Kethrika's around. But for the rest of them, I'm just gonna let him heal them to max, you know? Let them heal him to max. Until they stop spawning. Like, I don't see a reason not to do that. I don't think Finger of Death has crazy range. Death. Yeah, 37 to 86. 30 meters, so if you're by the entrance, you're safe. And half from resistance, so the max roll is a 43. We're going to have pretty high con saves. He's like DC 21. We're going to have like plus 10 with advantage, something like that. After you include Bless. And more if you include resistance. So, yeah, most of the time this is going to be like a 20 damage max roll, right? Yeah, so many Necromites. Yeah, we're just gonna wait him out. I think we're just gonna wait him out. Haste Helm. Okay, any helms in Act 2 that I care about? Storm Scion. Initiative. Spell save DC. I think I'm okay with Holy Lance Callous Glow. Yeah, let's just do that. So Holy Lance and Callous Glow. We're going to want to do that before we go to the Shadowfell. At least we're going to have to get the Holy Lance helm before we go to the Shadowfell. Yeah, and I guess the other thing to look at is, like, is there any equipment that I don't have that I think I'm going to want for the brain? That's the only other thing I can think of, but I don't think the answer is a yes there, right? The weapons are all going to be in Act 3. This stuff is going to be in Act 3. The hat's going to be in Act 3. Armor's going to be in Act 3. We didn't see interesting gloves here. I don't think we're going to see interesting ones for the brain. The cape's going to be in Act 3. This is going to be in Act 3. Yeah, I don't think we're worried about the brain right now, or additional equipment for the brain. Let's just get the Holy Lance Helm, and then we'll get the Callous Glow ring. Rosimorn Monastery. So we'll grab those 2 items, and then we'll head into the Shadowfell. We'll fight Balthazar and all his minions. And then we can kill Aelin.
No time to waste.
What's the fastest way to the roof? I think it's... There's like a ladder over here. Yeah, these guys over here. Oh, I can't reach that. Why not? Oh, I have to jump over this little crevice? Okay. Now get me up top. I mean, Holy Lance is not going to be amazing, but it's just going to be a little chip that happens every turn, and, you know, it's going to mean that, 28 AC. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm probably just gonna leave the crit immunity. Oh, maybe I should. I'm gonna take off the crit immunity at some point. Once the Necromite stops spawning, maybe. Okay. Useless Ishin Ketheric battle. You mean the Ketheric one upstairs? Oh, we got the thing we're here for. I don't know why I'm jumping out like a. I don't need to do that. Call it a Shar. Either one with Ketheric. Which one is Legion of Bones? So, okay, Legion of Bones. We're pressing T ahead of time. Okay. Dead Necromites become Involucers and pop immediately at the end of turn. I see. This sounds very annoying. We probably want to stack AC for the first fight. I don't know if we can get to full 28, but we can get close. Actually, who am I kidding? I don't think we can get close. Let's put on full AC equipment and just see. So, Defender Flail, Iron Banded Shield. One of these is going to give me +1 when obscured, right? I know it exists, so I'll just add it later. So we're at 21, and then 22, 26, and then we can Shield of Faith. So we can get to 28. We can Shield of Faith for 28. Right, if it died outside of your turn. Right. Very annoying. But that's good. We can just barely make it to 28 and ignore the Necromites.
What do we have here?
When your character's immune to everything, yeah. What did you do to get that to happen? Like, how did you get fully immune? You mean Brazilian Sphere? Mattis, I raided the Grove. Mattis is dead.
Let's get this lock to yield.
I don't know why I'm clicking this. It's actually, we don't need a nat 20 to win, but it's close. Hi, Brad. We are getting ready to go to the Shadowfell. 28. All in an honest day's work. I don't actually know how many block picks we have. Because they're all in camp. 1 HP Merkle long fight with Rogue that will use illicit powers. I mean, you don't have to spill the beans if you want to save it for the big reveal, but I am very curious what you're planning there. Is there some like bonus action minor? No, you were saying you didn't want a multi-class, right? So it's not the bonus action thing with minor illusion. But is it something to do with the 8 temp HP and then uncanny dodge resistance? And then 1 DR or something like that? I vaguely remember this. I wish this thing would tell me how many of these I have left. You know what, actually? Can we Glen this door? I want to see if we can Glen this door. Oh. Oh, I saw something. Oh, did you catch that? There was 100%. Oh, I clicked none, and then it had none of space after that. You see, it's flashing 100%. Don't know if it means it, though. $35 over 2, yeah. 8 charisma. Yeah, 8 charisma or some DR, right? Depending on your equipment. If you've got, like... I don't know if there's any light armor with DR on it. But you could also just wear armor that you're not proficient with that gives DR. Like, what stops you from just wearing adamantine splint armor? Or you could just take the moderately armored feat. Doesn't seem like this is working. You can have Brass armor? Yeah. That too. Standard plate +2. Plate +1, probably. Oak Fathers? Right. Okay. I'm gonna run out of these and then discover that I can't actually lockpick something important later on. Yeah. If you don't... Are you talking like Holy Lance Callous Glow or something like that? This whole thing is so Arcane Tower coded. Right, and then, yeah. Burn 1d4. Holy Lance doesn't do anything to purple? Really? I thought Holy Lance was 1d4. Not when you're out of range of Scythe. Is Holy Lance... Oh, right, because you don't make attack rolls. Yeah. True. There we go. First try. You roll up to 33. Sure, yeah, you can get hit. Okay, Callous Glow. This is what I wanted. Though I guess it's much less interesting if it doesn't work with Holy Lance Helm unless we're close up. I'll keep them anyway, just in case we do decide we want to get close up. Which I think we do, but... This stuff we could still go back and sell to Dareth, I think, because Dareth is the only vendor alive. And then we go to the Verge of Shadows. Rogue with Wrath Armor and Circling Light. Yeah, Dancing Lights. Oh my god. 1d4 minus 2 damage every turn. So good. So good. Yeah, the circlet's only if you're a Githyanki, though, right? You have to disguise. I don't think I have Vital Conduit boots anymore. Yeah, I must have sold them.
I'll go this way.
It's not race locked? Huh. Okay. Wondering if I want those then.
Will be no point in lingering now I've got the noble stock.
Hey, Gintaros. Let's go double check anything that's here that we might want. Yeah, Githyanki stuff, not really. Exterminator's X. Doomhammer. Do we want Doomhammer? Oh, yeah. Yep. The one time Jesse raided me and everyone was in the mood to just make it a casino. This prevents the healing, right? But it doesn't stop him from doing the Finger of Death. I'm gonna buy it anyway because now or never, I guess. And we can sell it immediately when we get to Act 3 or something. I don't really know. Jorgrel's not interesting. These things not interesting. Levitar Scourge not interesting. Alright. Add points? There we go. Have some points. Mousing speed to reply. Yeah. This is still Nature Cleric, Athena. Also, hi. We're about to fight Merkel. I have, oh, breastplate. I was gonna say luminous armor? Oh, that's actually interesting, but alas, it was not to be. Poisoner's robe. Yeah, so this one... There's something to be said for this one. Yeah, Radiant Orb. I'm not going to buy that intentionally. Even though it's good. Yeah, so much good gear is just lying here. This I said would be decent, right? You can just face tank on the platform, yeah. You can Vivacious Globe, can cast Featherfall from boots, hit 8 temp HP. Hidden Merkle, tank Gaze. Cast another feather fall, get 8 temp HP. Oh my god. That is so dumb. Right, because you've got 2 bonus actions to do it. With 20 charisma and strength drained. The spell save DC, yeah. Right. How do you also drain charisma on as a rogue, right? If you I have an idea. If you use Will's rapier, then you can make attacks using charisma. Is that gonna drain his charisma? Magic initiate sorcerer, yeah, that works too. Yeah. Okay. Guidance. This stuff is not good. This stuff is not good. Rogue bomb for Necromiter 2. I remember Trade Secret saying some interesting stuff about how it decided whether it was using your charisma or not, but I don't remember the details. It's magic initiation, not spell sniper. Gotcha. Okay, I guess to the Shadowfell we go. We're gonna have to re-equip. We're gonna have to be encumbered for a little bit, unfortunately. Record that thing off stream. Too boring to be doing live. I am always down to have another Merkle fight where you have a puzzle up top and we just do the puzzle together while the Merkle fight is taking, a couple hours in the background. I feel like that's a Seihoke classic.
This must be where.
Just managed to do Merkle properly as a wizard so far. Nice. That's exciting.
One more test awaits. Descend to the night zone. Make a sacrifice.
I'm all for me doing boring things offline, but not you. You need to do stuff on screen and teach.
I will not fail you, my lady.
Says Shadowheart right after she steals the dagger of Shar and pisses off Shar, and everything's back to normal. It's fine. Nothing to see here. I'm gonna click the button. Immediately after clicking the button, as is tradition, we will realize that I needed something from Act 1 or 1.5. But it's been an hour and a half.
Threshold. You've made it.
And we've done one battle and some stalling.
Just as I knew you would. Now all you must do is step forwards, and the rest will prove simple. You will become a dark justiciar.
Yes.
Blessed with my power. You will become my voice to those who embrace me. And
Most
you will
bomb
be
time,
my
okay.
sword arm.
Is it
against
multi-bomb
those
stuff,
that would
or is
do me
it
harm.
using bombs to avoid getting Finger of Death, or reaction Finger of Death? I'll do as you asked.
I know you will. Your faith is true. And when you strike this blow, A cleansing of my church will be unleashed with you as my instrument. You deserve this,
Not Nautiloid.
above all others.
No Nautiloids,
I
sweet
wish all
day.
my followers had your spirit. Now onwards.
Absolutely not.
Warm my blade with the Selûnite's blood.
I do have the Spear of Night, right? I've got the Spear of Night. I do. Lovely. Yeah. We can just drop some stuff on the ground near the Balthasar fight so that we can pick it up later before we head out. Char's Gaslight Extraordinaire indeed. No Nautiloids. No Nautiloids. Thank you, Teal. Teal Trooper is a...
Your party is
I'm sure I want to proceed.
Trepidation and awe ripple through you as you enter the water. Beyond lies Shah's domain. The shadow fell.
Just some interesting clipping there. Gotta get started at work. All right. Good luck with work, Kaylee. It was great having you here as always.
The shadow fell.
If you don't know Kaylee, and probably most of you do, you should go follow Kaylee. Kaylee's been working
You
on
must allow nothing
one
to stop
from this
you.
for a while. It's already completed it once, and it's working on a.
I knew you
game
would
Mortal
do
Kombat,
my
which we're all
bidding,
talking about.
even though you pretended otherwise.
This creature does not belong here in the Dark Lady's sacred realm. You could ruin your chance to prove yourself
Highly
to her.
recommend following Kaylee. What are we saying here? I'm just gonna be honest.
Oh, look. She thinks she has free will. How darling. Now, get on with it. Try not to lose your footing. I'd hate to see good flesh wasted on a long fall
Baldasaurus
to
here?
oblivion.
He's here to give us 1,000 XP.
I feel light.
Almost like I could float away if I cared to.
You've seen the Astral Prison before, right, Shadowheart? Yeah, XP strats. Just learning XP strats. That's the whole reason.
Just a little bit further. See my actions, Lady Shaw. Hear my words of faith.
We stole his haste potion before. Well, not stole. We traded with him and bought his haste potion. Ooh, Dark Justiciar helmet. This one's actually decent, right? +1 saving throws, +1 con save, +1 con saving throws as well. Yeah, what's the fun fact?
Blessed Night Singer, witness my adoration.
Cast for the fuck going in. Oh god. It will not be replaced by a permanent one inside. Oh no, 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 no.
Emptied my heart.
Oh god. No.
Sure as my
That's the stuff of nightmares.
Lady Shaw's will shall be done, as sure as night will fall.
Okay, now how does this work? I think that you shoot her to get 140 extra XP if you are going to free her, and you can get the Dark Justiciar tag that way too. I don't know. Shadowheart gets extra XP for shooting her.
Perfectly hidden.
All right, let's start swapping gear. Do we just want AC in this thing, or do we want DR? Yep, it does, Teal. Yep, it does. This cold setup is actually okay for this fight, right? Free bonus action leveled spell is just the baseline of it. Wait, you can it's not once per long rest? At will. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's so good. Because you can use this with a cape and just get temporary hit points as a bonus action. Oh, gosh. Right, this is what you were saying. You don't even need, like, Sorrow, or you don't even need Illusion Wizard. Just the boots. Okay, I'm never underestimating those again. Oh, gosh. What else do we want equipped? I think that this is just fine, honestly. I could do this just to speed up the fight a little bit, maybe. We're gonna have a fair amount of AC if we're not using Skin Burster. So maybe we should be using Skin Burster, right? These guys are gonna do some Necrotic and some Piercing, so. Hey, trade. We're figuring out the setup for Shadowfell Balthazar. I mean, this is like -4 AC, which is kind of crazy, but maybe that is the button to click. Do you know if it's extra XP to do this stuff as Shadowheart to shoot Aelin? Yeah. To shoot Aelin from here, or does it not matter if you're gonna kill her anyway? If you aren't killing her, yes, I'm just gonna kill her. Don't forget concentration. Thank you, Say. Protection from evil and good, I suppose. And then elixir. Vigilance, maybe? Because he's got alert. I'm thinking vigilance. Poison res? Poison res? Oh, the cloud kill. Yeah, good point. The cloud kill. Good call. Good call. Thank you. Yeah, concentrating on protection for evil and good. Let's just click that before we forget. I can click Shield of Thralls as well. Yeah, I'll unencumber myself before the fight starts. I guess we can drop the gold. And what else should we drop? That's only £1. It's not that exciting. The stuff in here, I guess? It's only £1 too. Alchemy ingredients. Probably some annoyingly heavy stuff in here. Yeah. So Athena, this is a 0-weight container. It's the tadpole that runs away when you break open the like barrel of tadpoles at the docks in Moonrise Towers. And it just weighs 0, so it's kind of convenient. Honestly, this is also an option too. Blood of Lathander. Just blind everyone. Oh, that was enough. Okay, just the Doom Hammer. Anything else I want to do? I'm just gonna triple dash, I guess.
Have to keep low.
And I think I just want a Thorn Whip, just to get the action refresh off.
Someone's coming. Another Justiciar.
I feel like that's the move.
Do you hunger for more company? Am I not enough to keep you sated?
What's his legendary?
I live 1,000 years.
Spectral Aspect.
Lay my eyes open thy putrid visage again.
Okay. Resistance to a bunch of stuff. Immune to cold. That's annoying. Creatures that strike it become bone chilled for 2 turns. That is an incredibly annoying ability. Huh. Okay. Well, I should just get the free attack
How
in
long
anyway,
has
I
it
think.
been so far? With my work, time just slips
no.
away. Let us make short work of this.
Enemy dead. Level 6, I feel like I could. Okay. So these guys are all weaklings, it seems like. Bludgeoning, opportunity attack, that's fine. You're resistant to slashing and piercing, and neutral to bludgeoning. Interesting. So we might actually want to swap over to yeah, call the weak the fight. Yeah, exactly. A bunch of these are just gonna be void bulb, right? Or like not quite void bulb, but they're gonna be one hit. Or if there's like larger area effect things, like if I can just throw an Alchemist Fire. Or what's gonna do 5 damage, guarantee, actually. Forgot about the 2 big and yeah. I mean, I don't think I have, like, oh, Acid Vial? Holy Water is a good call. How many of those do I have? Might want to save these for Merkel too, because these I can throw at Merkel, and if I don't hit him with them directly, then I shouldn't get, what do you call it? Retaliated against. What's the, oh, the AoE on this is not very good, right? Better off just attacking, too. And starting to stack DR. Okay, the Dead Wastes. While it's within the Dead Wastes, I see. So this range. And it's gonna heal undead. Okay, that's fine. They're all gonna get one shot, so I don't really care about whether they get healed. I just need to not be in the range, right? Double movement cost, wasting more. I see. Oh, hey, Master Train. Thank you for following. Let's get out here. We don't have this anymore. We could attack you, I think. And then we could walk up a little bit and try to get out of range. Alternatively, we could shove someone over the edge. Like, this feels very reasonable.
No time like the present.
Athletics failed, but I shoved them anyway. I guess that means they also rolled a nat 1. DC 0. It's always weird. Let's call 4 good enough for now. Oh my god, right, because we've got Holy Lance on them too, yeah, they're just gonna be dying. Do I care about making a reaction attack? I think I want to save it for anything Balthazar's got cooked up. In case I want to dampen elements on that. This is so dumb. Holy Lance in this fight is so dumb. No. Have a good one. See you later. Nice try. Click clack. Your turn. You saved.
It will be a kindness to put an end
Okay,
to
Ray
your
of Sickness.
folly.
So this is poison. I've already got resistance. There's no point using dampen elements. So I could Sonic Backlash. Okay. Repulsor would go hard. Repulsor would go so hard. Yeah, it's really fun. Oh, that's beyond dumb. Okay. I've still got a main action, so... Do you have resistances? No. Oh, and you're prone too. This fight is just... Oh my god. We're annihilating these guys. The first time I fought this, my first playthrough of this game, I was so scared. This was like, oh my god, we're so many. How far we've come. Yeah, the best we're gonna do is Sonic Backlash. I'm not that excited about it. There we go. Oh, they're both stunned. Nice. Okay.
Not
We're at 6 now. You have 33, so let's hit you first. And then we'll hit you second. Okay, and now we can get out of the dead waste zone. Yeah, it's not. Yeah. The fact that they're level 3 skeletons with like 20 HP is kind of absurd. Especially at the point in the game where you're supposed to do this, like... You're supposed to like fight like Karnas and all these like hard guys right before this, and then... Yeah. Can I get up there? I can. Oh, he's gonna be annoying if I hit him though, right? He's gonna do his annoying thing. I don't really care if I get Bone Chill though, right? Like, let's go fall prone. I think he's not casting Cloud Kill because I have immunity, yeah.
Your time has come.
Okay. Spectral Aspect, immune to cold now. We'll do fire, I guess. So we get Bone Chilled this time because we attacked him. We did a second attack against him. So when you attack him when he already has Spectral Aspect, that's when you get the Bone Chill. Okay, good to know. What kind of spell is this? Level 3? Yeah, sure. Okay. Oh, what an amazing Misty Step you did there, sir. You lost your Spectral Aspect. And you are... Yeah, you're not. Let's do this. Or Bone Chill. So I guess we'll just keep attacking it. It's probably one more turn.
fool. You think striking down my body will be the end?
Yes, in fact, I do think that. Okay. Goodbye. Please die. Don't crit. There we go. Solid 350 XP. I'm not gonna pick this up when we get encumbered, actually. I'm gonna wait until after the battle's done.
Have to keep going.
Why did I lose Bone Chill, like, in Veal time after he died? That was weird. Okay, there we go. I guess we didn't get to do whatever until we walk up to her, which means it's looting time. Let's grab our Doom Hammer back. Our gold. Picking up all this stuff is pretty pointless because there's no vendors alive in Act 2 anymore. Balthazane. Yup. Balthazarin.
In her blood be anointed, dark Justicia.
Here. What is this?
Ascend in her silver blood.
Last light did fall. Marcus, I messed up the Guardian of Faith, so I was hoping that the Guardian of Faith would incentivize Marcus not to attack Isabel, but someone took an opportunity attack against it right before Marcus's turn,
Pierce the moon.
and then the Guardian of Faith killed itself, and Marcus went on one round at Isabel with a bunch of attacks. So, not exactly my brightest moment. I lost like 1,000 XP-ish from that. And obviously the Ketheric fight's gonna be harder now. Oh wow, we're encumbered through all of this. Nice. I think we got rid of the 19 strength. Yeah, we did. We'll have a 23 strength thing soon enough for the 21 strength mace. Okay. Scrolls in there. Junk in here, I guess. I mean, the Circlet of Animate Dead is mildly interesting. Allied Undead are, yeah. But I mean, I don't know, we're not really using the Animate Dead spell. It doesn't really work well with stacking a bunch of DR. All the enemies will just attack your summon right away and kill it. And you'll just be like, well, that wasn't useful. Spear of Night. Alright, it's Aelin time.
I have felt you coming, Sharon. The first in a century. You, who have come to find the wicked favor of your goddess. Go on. Show me your dagger, your sword, your knife.
Your worship of Lady Shah out in the open at last. You managed to keep the secret from those around you for so long. But no more.
My spear, child,
Yes, we kept it so secret from
pierce
everyone
her
around
heart
us.
and become my sword hand, my dark Justicia.
Scratch and Bolo didn't suspect shit.
Well. What's that I sense? A spear intended for my heart? Empowered by your goddess, I. Empowered to kill the child of a god! There is much your mistress does not tell you. My death will come at a terrible price. One that you will not grasp until it is too late. Do you know what I am, little assassin? For I know you. A lost child, frightened by wolves in the dark.
You're an enemy to the Lady of Loss. Nothing else matters.
I am Dame Aelin. Out of this hellish realm I carry my sword, by the blessing of my mother, Selûne.
The very sight of me would disgust you if you were a true Sharan. But you, perhaps, are something more.
Do not listen, Shadowheart. She seeks to distract, to confuse, to prolong her ugly existence and deny you your destiny. Shut out her
The Lord
words.
Destiny, sweet A.
Shah speaks now, doesn't she? Dribbles the poison of oblivion in the shell of your ear. I do not hear her words, but I sense her rage.
Killer.
There it is. True death. At last. You are Shah's child after all. And I am.
It is done.
You are the
You have
wretch.
proven yourself. You have answered my highest calling, my chosen, my warrior, my dark Justicia. No more hiding. Let me show you. Let all see how you have served me, Shadowheart, and how you have been rewarded. Your pain is now your power. Wield it true. My church must be cleansed. You shall be my instrument in ridding it of the impure. Then you shall take up the mantle as its new leader. First, punish the traitor, Ketheric Thorm. He shunned my embrace. He let my armies be slaughtered. He used my domain to safeguard his wretched life. But now, without the Night Song, he is vulnerable. End him. In my name, Shadowheart. Let him see you in your splendor, before you shut his eyes forever. Once he is vanquished, Baldur's Gate awaits. Your holy work will continue there, where you first learned of my embrace. Take up my spear again and go forth. Let the cleansing begin.
He has to get a haircut, yeah. Yeah, we did get the XP. Plus 350 more here. She has no loot. Can you Connor? Can you Connor her? Questions for another day. I can't hostile Connor. Hostile Connor requires carrying Connor's body around, and without the Traveler's Chest, that's a lot of weight. I think it's like 50 pounds they have Connor. So I haven't bothered. Connor's body is in Act 1, never to be seen again. Alright, what did we get from you? 1 to 4 necrotic damage and Beckoning Darkness. Yep. That's fine. This is a really nice, nice half-blade. 17 AC medium armor, so you can go up to 19 with 14 dex. And then while you have Shield of Faith active, you have 2 DR. And deal 1d4 damage to whoever attacks you. Advantage on concentration. And Shield of Faith once per long rest. Pretty good. Pretty good. We're not using it, obviously, because we have Heavy Armor Master, and that is good enough for us. Darkness is your boots. Teleportation. I think this is Misty Step. It's action Misty Step, but it's a cantrip. Do I ever play low-strength characters? No. As a rule, 14 min. It's often 16. I think even if I was playing with Traveler's Chest allowed, I would be taking 14 strength on most or not all of my characters. Bonus action, pertinent spell. Yeah, this is cool with the 10 HP cloak. That's true. But it's not a cantrip, right? But it's yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Here's another one, say. You need to end up in an obscure area, but you don't need to dark it. Interesting. That's odd. Okay, and Shar Spear of Evening. This one's really good. Actually, we don't need Shadeclinger armor if we're doing this, right? We could just wield this. We wouldn't be able to wield this and Blood of Lathander, though. So this Darkness is also per turn, right? Yeah, this solves all our problems with getting opportunity attacked. Level 4 per turn, right? Oh man, isn't there something that gives you health based on the level of a spell that you cast, say? 13 min to be able to move stones, yeah. And then 14 is chucking light creatures like goblins and stuff like that, which is useful early if you partake in that. Can't use against people standing in light. Shadeclinger? So there's a couple of save spots in Merkel's Arena where you can use Shadeclinger. Oh yeah, for this guy, yeah, this guy is not going to be super useful. Oh, it's only Abjuration stacks to critical. Okay. Right, and it's Necromancy, right? It's not Abjuration. So. There might be some stuff that's like healing based on dealing damage with Necromancy spells if you're a Necromancy whiz. Yeah, I think Roxo's looking at the Necromancy feature. Cool. I thought there was a helmet too, but apparently not. We're still absurdly encumbered. Not much to do about it right now. All right.
Should get some rest. I need to keep sharp.
Yeah, bad timing. It's interesting, like, it seems like we could just take a long rest now, right? Because the Assault on Moonrise hasn't started yet. Right, there is no assault on Moonrise. So I could just go to camp. Right, nothing's stopping me. I'm not gonna do it because I'm gonna lose all my buffs, but I didn't realize that I could wait until after I went to the Shadowfell to long rest. Though that's actually a bad idea, right? Because then you would lose the Bless buff and the Morning Lord's Radiance buff from the crash. So there were some advantages in me doing it this way. It might just be Ketheric left. Oh, I was just curious about restoring spell slots. I'm not actually gonna do it. I would lose all my buffs. Angelic. Yeah. I have 2. So we're not going to have any vendors between now and Act 3. Because Tali's dead. I could click the short rest button. Recover Shield of Thralls, recover Repulsor, recover the HP. That's probably fine. We could do one more after Ketheric, and then there's the stuff up there too. Yeah, Elixir Change, that's another
Just
good
a
call.
brief respite.
And equipment change as well, and also our spells prepared. Yeah, Shortest Potion could also... Yeah, these are all interchangeable, I think. What do I actually want? Do I want Death Ward, so that if I have a spare 4th level spell slot, I can just cast it on myself before I drink the long rest pot, or if I use the Mind Flayer healificator? I mean, that might be true. Enhance ability, I think, is extremely useless right now. Command is not going to work against undead. I mean, I'm clicking pointless things right now, right? Silence? I don't know. I don't think silence stops Divine Smite. Yeah, I can put up a poll prediction, sure. That's a good thought. While I'm thinking about everything else, we could just put up a prediction. Yeah, what should the gamble be? Oh, not my system settings. That doesn't sound right. What should the gamble be? Predictions. Start prediction. Just do we win? There we go. 5 minute prediction, because we all know I'm gonna stall. Feel free to pick your channel points. Withers and crew are gonna be here later, so I can just leave my my stuff with them. Let me get OBS back up. Okay. we can drop our gold and other things that we won't be needing. Here and here. I believe we can just drop all of these keys. Right, we're never gonna need any of these keys again. Here you go, Dren. Congratulations. Oh my god, say. Fine. That's not what I meant. And you know it. So this is one simple trick to get 0.8 carry weight back at the end of Act 2. So now this weighs 0.1 again. Because it's backwards. Does it say no and then yes? It says yes and then no for me. Yeah, congrats, Dren. You're now the key keeper. What else? We're not using this, right? We can give Dren the rest of the stuff too. Maybe we should give that to someone else so that we're less confused when we come back. Or we could just drop it on the floor, that's also fine. Full freaking armor, not useful at all. And how much do we need to... Oh, we need to cut so much weight. Why are we at 342? Oh, because we picked up, like, tons of pounds of junk, right? This is all the junk that we got? Yeah, 184 pounds of junk, that would do it. Oh, say always just no and then yes. Oh. Oh, the colors. Right, so blue is usually no per se, right? And pink is yes? Oh. Okay. 158 should be enough. Nope, it's not enough. Realistically, I'm not using either of these. So give me my carry weight back. What else can we toss? Cannon's belongings with a bunch of scrolls. That's another pound. I don't want to leave the consumables here, right? I might want to use those. Drake Throat we'll never need down there, right? Twitch is yes or blue as a placeholder. Yeah, as a template. Yeah. And say is boldly gone the opposite way. What are we doing? I need like 2 or 3 more pounds. What if I just craft some more consumables? Oh, I can make this. Okay, have we sufficiently stalled out the prediction time? Cool. I should just drop something. I don't think we're gonna need this. There we go, that's good enough. Oh, we're gonna want to pick up stuff in the Mind Flare colony, aren't we? We should drop a little more. Or we can pick stuff up and then we can drop it before the fight in Kethric's Arena, actually. And then we're good. We can pick it up again after the fight and then cut off. As long as we've got the Mighty Cloth with us. Which we do, we're good. Put this back on. Put that back on. We don't have armor class in the head slot. Iron bandage shield. And this. And where are the rings of +1 armor class? So there's one that's when obscured. And there's another one that is when you shove an enemy. I think this one might be easier to trigger. Arrow of Darkness or something. Blue equals yes, pink equals no. Ew, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm gonna save the universal resistance for Merkel itself. Yeah, this stuff we're definitely not using, right? And cannons belonging to scrolls. Yeah, for boat items. Alright. I think this is the loadout for the Necromites. +1 to saving throws. More saving throws? Actually decent. Uber tanky, and then we Shield of Faith. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick before we start this, because this might be kind of spooky. I will catch you in like a minute or two, and then we'll get started. Your cat has her butt in my camera. It's good luck. All right, I will accept your cat's offering in the spirit it was given. Okay, I'm back, and not any less nervous. Poison resist does not feel like the move here. What's a better elixir? Bloodlust, Cloud Giant. Tearless Focus? I don't know. We could Spirit Guardians and Bloodlust. Though the Necromites are just gonna res themselves, which is annoying. They're also just gonna try to hit me from afar, aren't they? It's very, very annoying, right? Because I'm just gonna get hit over and over again. Oh, well, they're just gonna keep missing me, actually. Actually. Plus 10 to saving throws. Yeah, we'd lose 2, right? If we swapped over to... Or 1 when we swapped over to the Holy Lance? And we don't have advantage. But they're going to be missing a lot. Peerless is con save advantage. Oh. Right, I could click this. And the Necromites are going to miss me most of the time, right? So I have 26 with crit immunity. So they could hit me in a 19 or 20 with disadvantage. Which is 1 in 10 twice, so they have a 1% chance of hitting me. So the concentration is mostly for being hit by Catherick. Radiant Resist? Yeah, the problem with Radiant Resist is I've only got the 1. So I'm wondering if I should save that for Catherick down below. Though maybe what I want to do... I could use this Radiant Resist now, and then I could use... Actually, no, wait, the Universal Resist Elixir is going to be... how many of those things do I have to make the next Universal Resist Elixir? What is it called? Oh, I closed... Universal Resistance Elixir. Divine Bone Shard and Vitriol of Divine Miasma. Oh, I've got 2 more of these already? Wow, I got so many. So we could use a Universal Res here. And then Radiant Resist downstairs, and then the other Universal Resist we're gonna get for the monks, just by picking up the Divine Shard right before they fight them, before we fight them. That seems pretty reasonable. I don't know, like, the Merkle fight's gonna take much, much longer than this one. But that doesn't, I guess that means that's Peerless Focus. Right? Unless we think we can beat Ketherick downstairs and... I don't know, maybe I'm just very much overestimating this fight. At level 9? Yeah, the Radiant Resist Elixirs, yeah. The Necromites can do, like, nothing to me, right? So it's just Ketherick. And what can he do? The Steric thing he can do is smite me, right? And downstairs the same thing is true. The only scary thing he can do is smite me. So would I rather be under turn pressure to finish him there or here? It's very unclear to me. She's already dead, Athena. We went up and killed her before. I'm gonna click this button. We'll see how it goes. It might be that I just want to click Bloodlust instead, I don't really know. But I don't think that there's much to be gained from sitting here and debating it without any new input. Okay, elixir, equipment. Yeah, I think protection from evil good is a better call. Like, the Necromites do have a chance of hitting me. You know, they've got a 1% chance of hitting me, but, or even less if I'm in, if I'm scared. But I think it matters more that Ketheric is going to have disadvantage to hit me, too. That feels pretty big.
Unseen as I was taught.
You. What have you done?
We don't do dialogue kills here.
What have you done to
Dialogue
me?
kills are banned on this run. I've come to finish you.
Impossible. You are a thrall. A slave. You serve the Absolute. You serve me. Bow, you dog. Bow!
Ah, yes. Memories of Cass and Honey spamming the bow. Redeem.
The prism. You've had it all this time. You worm. You will bow before me.
Yeah, no you exactly.
And if you will not bow, you will break.
Yeah, so, Athena, before we caught Ketheric, we just invised up here. We killed the Firebolt Lady. We killed all the Necromites. If you come up here before the coronation scene with Minthara, or the throne room scene with Minthara, he's not here yet, so you can just mob him up at will. If you do it after, then you have to like stay over here so that Ketheric doesn't aggro. But you can like come up here and fight them over here, and he won't be upset. If you just go up the stairs though, then he'll join the fight, and then he's invulnerable, which is, you know, as you can imagine, a nightmare. Let's look at what he's got. He's a paladin, yes. 6 bludgeoning damage to damage dealt with melee weapons. Very annoying. Okay. Skeleton Volker, yeah. Horde Strike. Horde Strike when is attacked by a minion under deadly wound. Okay, so we can get advantage to hit me. And then... does it have to hit? Unclear. But that does some amount of force damage and banes me. And it's a level 4 spell. Yeah, if there's only 1 or 2 Necromites, I don't know why I did this, right? It could have just been, oh, because he can't trip, right? I don't know if this counts as not being able to go prone. Okay. What are we doing? We could chuck something at him. I don't know. We are in shadows. Well, we're not in shadows in the center here. So we probably just want to be turning off these torches so that we can get +1 AC. And let's see if we can get him to dash towards us. The other interesting place to be is up here. I don't actually know what he can do to us when we're up here. Can I get up here? Unclear. But we're concentrating with Boots of Striding on, so we can't be knocked prone anyway. Oh, because I was hiding? I'm still hiding now. That's interesting. Yeah, you come up here before the throne room, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I rolled a 2. Okay, I see. Alright, let's see what you can do. Turn that off, please. So now I should have 27 AC? No, it is 26 with this, okay. Oh no. Is this what I think it is? This might be what I think it is. I think it is what I think it is. They're just gonna keep missing and eventually dying, but this is gonna take a while. Okay, alright. Okay. Yeah, endless necromites, exactly. Holy Lance Helm will speed this up a little bit because they'll like miss and then take damage and eventually die, but if this is the fight, then I'm like, oh, why did I think this was hard? Okay. Okay. Just have 28 AC and stand up here, I guess. Wow, we're really not doing great on these. Lots of 1s and 2s on the Divine Strike. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, we can get up here. Shit. Never mind. Um... You have 60R. Only 2 for those, though. Well, let's drink the resistance and just tank through the smites, I think. Could also action disengage, jump down, and run a bit. We could also do it as a kiting fight, basically. We just run around the loop. It still doesn't seem like he doesn't have any like ranged attacks, right? So kiting is totally legit. And if the Necromites can't do anything to us, then, you know, we're not really worried about it.
On my way.
Well, this can bone chill you, can it? No, it doesn't seem like it can. I was hoping to swap to near misser. And flip that off so that we get the +1 AC. Okay, now here's the real question. Can he jump down? Not the caustic fine. Good call. Wait, let's try that. Yeah, actually killing them doesn't do anything, right? Because they just respawn. That's annoying. Just like say so much. Can I get one? Right, yeah. I mean, you can't sit there doing 1d4 -2 every turn for a while, and that will get boring after a while. But that's why we have the offhand crossbow shot. Cool. 12 damage. $45. Okay, 12%. 45% is much more acceptable. Are we gonna roll badly? Oh, it's just 1d6 plus 1, right? So it's 4.5, 2.5 damage. It's chip. Puzzle interludes, well, yeah, we just pop open a Sudoku real quick. That one actually did damage. But we rolled a number that was not 1, so... Okay. He is getting dexterity drained, which means that we're going to be able to hit him more and more often as this fight goes on. I don't have a nice overlay for puzzles like Say does, though. I wonder if I can just stay here. Just to be in range, you know? That's one less. So why is this out of range when the other one was in range? They're the same weapon type.
Bleed for me.
I'm gonna turn that off. It's just charging with the spare bomb, yeah, right? Okay, as it turns out, none of these things were necessary. We were agonizing over equipment and whatever, but just checking that the Necromites couldn't do anything was the important bit. Oh, that actually did 8 damage. That's probably better damage than I could have reasonably done. Like, I'm doing, like, not that much damage. That was just a 5 damage attack. The Necromite did better. It doesn't look like he knows how to jump down. This is dumb. Oh, I should be careful to stay away from Involucres, right? Because those are actually guaranteed concentration checks. I do want to use dual wielding. And if I do this, will you just do both attacks for me? You won't. Like a cat stuck in a tree, yeah. Like, I don't know, I can't get out. I'm stuck. Help. I can jump up, but I can't jump down. Okay. Could call him the caustic grind to speed things up just a little bit. And every time this Necromite dies, he takes a little bit extra damage. It's cool. Almost there, yes. We're getting there. Maybe another 40 or 50 or something like that. But it looks like we'll make it without much trouble. Well, that one's dead pretty good. That's nice. Rip your pull points. I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't know Kendrick would get stuck in a tree. Okay, there we go.
My lord beckons me. You have I am the chosen, and you are nothing. Follow. See.
That tentacle was colossal. How can such a thing be possible?
Okay, well, these guys still exist, I guess. Yeah, now he knows, right? Also, check this out. So when this whole like scene happens, this geometry just becomes invisible. It doesn't go away. So the Necromite's just floating in midair on an invisible platform. I suppose the Gamba is over even if we die here, which seems incredibly unlikely. So these guys are probably cold resistant, right? That shouldn't be because of the line strike cold. There we go. Okay. Let me fix the gamble results. Oh, that's not where you fix the gamble results. Mod settings. Okay. Predictions. Choose outcome. Yes. Complete prediction. Congrats to Squiz and whoever else won. Ah, Athena. Yes, Athena and Squiz. Well done. Okay.
Now what might you be hiding?
I think we can just come up here later and loot things. That's fine. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. So, like, this geometry still exists. So if I have... Maybe if I jump from up here. Yeah, so, I'm just in the air. Nothing to see. Alright, to the Mind Flayer colony.
The hole yawns back at you, impossibly wide. A single
This must...
Okay, let's go.
Just how big is this place? This lot aren't wanting for ambition, that's certain.
Journal updates. Hide complete. Yes, very, very little left. Beat Catherick. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. These guys are just chill for some reason.
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
I guess we can flush the pods
Worth a
because Zevlor's dead. There's no XP to be gained from not flushing the pods. And then we can fight a bunch of these guys.
Mind flayers and civilians.
Probably with psychic resistance on.
Side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected.
Is that
Not
called
yet
Ava?
illicit. The device is
Just
open
empty,
to
an
your
empty thing with
telepathic
Zevlor,
command,
where Zevlor would
to
be.
your authority. Screams,
I don't think I'm gonna
psychic
hold
agony,
out for
terror,
Miracle
then
Probably tomorrow morning, you know. That
nothing.
beckons. Much luck. Happy New Year, Monkey, and all y'all rascals in the chat. You too, you know. It was great to see you. Yeah, honestly, I was contemplating calling it after the Catholic fight. We could do the Mind Flayer colony in Merkel next time, I think. Let me get the advantage on perception here. And then guidance. Oh, I forgot that was getting rid of protection from evil and good. That's fine.
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles.
A brine pool.
Unusual.
Empty, thankfully.
Oh well.
Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
Yeah. How about we just start next time? It's getting, pretty late here. And, well, my stalling didn't help anything. And Twitch wants to play an ad break, which is annoying. So we'll start here next time. We'll go through the Mind Flayer colony. We'll fight Merkel for real. And, maybe monks? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that was interesting. Catherick not being able to jump down was a little silly. And, maybe a little underwhelming, but I hope you had a good time anyway. And we learned some stuff, so that was helpful. Yeah. Alright, have a good one. Let's find someone to raid. Who's online now? Oh, Mark is online. So Black is online. Jamal is doing a 24-hour stream. I feel like I'm going to go end up in Mark's stream after this regardless, so I feel like I should raid Mark. He'll be working long shifts the next few days, so I don't see you. Good luck, Merkel. Thanks, Teal. I hope it ends up okay. He's on a Nautiloid? Oh no. Let's go look at what's happening in Mark's stream. Alright, so I'll see you maybe in 9 or 10 hours, and we'll start the stream for Merkel. And, let's see how it goes. Good night.